Hey, welcome back to the Twin Moons channel. We are back with another pick a card reading. So as usual, you know the drill. Just pick the stone that you are focusing on. Here is rose quartz. Here is clear quartz. Just make sure you look at the stones and see which one feels the best for you specifically. All right, we'll get started with the rose quartz. Okay, so first row, there's the Chariot, the Three of Swords, the Stars, and the Five of Cups. Second row, the Lovers, Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Four of Wands.
Oh, things are moving quickly.
So, the question was, what are they thinking about you right now? So right now, they're thinking about taking action, and they're thinking about taking action right now, moving quickly right now. But there's the Three of Swords here, which means that there's something that stops them. There's something that holds them back. There's something that makes them like stop in their tracks. Like it's like they in the car. They put the keys in the ignition. They got it on go. They about to hit reverse and back out the driveway. But then they see something. They like wait. And the followed by that is a star. So the way they feel about you is that you are their star, their shining star. They look at you with this high reverence. Like when you see the stars, you look up into the sky and you can see like that anything is possible. When you think of stars as celebrities in a sense like that, you look at them as somebody like, you know, people that you aspire to be like, or people that you watch on TV. And that's how they look at you in a sense. Like they look at you as like this big, huge, magical being that is almost like, you know, sent from the stars. But there's Three of Swords here that stops them. Is something about, they have some type of like abandonment complex, I feel like, with this Five of Cups here, because I'm not sure if they had a relationship where they were like maybe cheated on before, or maybe they have abandonment issues from their family, like their home life, childhood wounds. But there's definitely something here that when it comes to love, they always feel like something bad is gonna happen, or like it's too good to be true. Mm-hmm. Like they always feel like when things are going good and when they're feeling really strongly that it can't be happening, like it can't, I don't know. But good news, the Lover's card is here, so you guys definitely have a deep, strong connection with one another. But like I said, they do hold back because, you know, they're not quite moving forward like the way they want to. They really want to. It's not that they don't, because they feel so strongly about you, but they hold back. And the reason they hold back is because they feel like, you know, they're worried that either you're going to leave them or you guys are eventually not going to work out. And that's what's always playing in the back of their mind.
Yeah, I feel like they're kind of teeter-tottering on a decision. Like they're trying to make some sort of decision. Like, should I move forward with this? Like, or should I just like play it safe and just chill? Like they're trying to figure out if they should put in more effort or should they just go with the flow. But, you know, obviously you want them to put in more effort. And that's the reason why they hold him back, because like she said, they kind of have like a misconception of what love is, maybe because of what they did go through in the past. But they do have love to give you. And the only reason why it's going like this is because of history. And then on top of that, we have this Four of Wands right here, which is twin flame energy. And if this is a twin flame situation, which we spoke about in our last pick a card, you know, it's always scary. There's always the runner and the chaser, and maybe they're the runner in this situation.
Perhaps.
Like, yeah, perhaps. Maybe they are the runner. And so it's like, you know, they may feel like, they may know that you are completely different than anyone else that they've ever dealt with before. But at the same time, like she said, it's like, this too good to be true. Like, nah, I'm not about to play the fool and then get played. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if I should put in more effort. I'm not sure if I should just let this play out and see, you know, how bad do they want me.
And I really feel like it's more, I think it really has to do with the fact that they really want to jump in like full force. Like they're ready to like move forward and throw they all in and come charging in. but at the same time, they know once they do that, they can't go back. And I think that's what's scary, because they like, should I just go for it all the way, completely, like dive in, put that bitch on accelerator, like, sorry I cursed. But they, you know, that's scary, because when you do take that leap and you just go forward with it, it's scary, because it's like, now we here now, like you can't go forward, if that makes sense.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying, it's like, it's not that they're trying to figure out if they should be with you or not.
Right.
It's literally, should I just go ahead and jump off this cliff, or should I just be like, should I just walk to my destination?
Right.
Like,
they still moving forward towards you regardless.
Exactly. Regardless, they know that they want you. It's just like, how quickly do I want this?
Right.
How, like, do I want this bad enough that I'm just gonna dive in, or you know, am I just gonna put one toe in at a time?
Right. They like, should I jump in, or should I just kind of walk into the water? So I'm interested to see how that goes. So make sure you tune back in next week to, you know, see our next, not next week, Friday. Make sure you tune in Friday to see your next pick a card, because perhaps it will be concluded. But yeah, that's definitely what it is that they're thinking about right now. They feel very strongly about you. They know that you're special. They know that they have a connection with you. They know that, you know, they can have something great with you, but at the same time, they, you know, they have their own insecurities, and they have their own things that they deal with on an emotional level on the inside that they've dealt with. And it don't really have anything to do with you. It's not that you've done anything to them. It's really more or less like their past. And that's caused them to be a little skeptical when it comes to love. And honestly, it's just distrusting of love. That's what it really boils down to. So I would say the best advice would be to just keep giving them the love that you know that they deserve, and the love that you know how to give as best as possible, because that's the only way that you'll be able to help somebody like that in that situation. Like somebody like that doesn't trust love, the only way that they can learn to trust love is by love being given to them unconditionally. And that's what you have to learn to do, if you're not already doing that, which you probably are. That's why you're here. Okay. You are so dramatic.
So the first card that came out was the Six of Cups. Oh, I apologize. I'm hungry. But I want to get this reading done. The Two of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Seven of Cups.
So much gold.
I know, I'm so excited for this reading. The Chariot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. The Devil. The Fool. And then the Queen of Swords. So, when I see this Six of Cups, I honestly feel like that's you. I feel like you're feeling like there's some sort of love lost here. But that's not necessarily the case. I feel like you're looking at it like, you know, maybe you feel like they don't really want you in the way that you want them. I'm not exactly sure what situation happened, like exactly what happened or what took place, but I'm sensing that you're thinking that there's some sort of love lost, and maybe you guys are taking a break right now. Maybe that's what it is, that you're in some sort of separation phase, and so now you're feeling like, it's over. But it's honestly not over. I think that your partner is just taking time to work on themselves so that they can come back to you with a bigger offer. Like when I see this Two of Pentacles, I see your partner working hard. Like, hey, I'm about to get to this bag for me and my partner. And so that when they come back, they're in this big King of Pentacles energy. And now you see, like if you look at this card, I feel like this is the king holding it like, this all for you, baby. Like that's what I see, honestly. I honestly feel like they kind of went back to the drawing board to kind of work and build up, and so that they could come to you with something more than just like words, you know what I mean? Something more than just their ambition, them telling you about their ideas and their dreams.
Like, oh, I love you, I care about you. They want to give you something
tangible.
Yeah, they want to show you how they feel.
Exactly, because look at this, Seven of Cups right after. Now it's like, pick what you want. Oh, you can't even see it. Now it's like, look, baby, look what all I have for you. I have all of this love and more to give you. I'm really excited about this reading because it's like once they know, they have a plan basically. Your partner has a game plan set out in their mind, and it's like they're going to go to the drawing board, they're going to work, and then when they come back, they're going to feel like a boss. They're like, I have my love and I have more to give you in abundance. And now they feel like once they do that, things are going to be able to move quickly. They feel like once they come to you with all of this, they could go ahead and you guys could get your life started. But at the same time, that might not necessarily be the best thing for them to do, because that leaves you feeling insecure. That leaves you feeling like there's love lost because maybe they did not share this plan with you, or maybe they did, but you don't fully believe it. You may feel like that doesn't make sense to you, because why not grind and work with me while you're still with me? Why do you have to do this alone? And you feel like, you know, you may come out looking foolish. You may come out looking stupid. I didn't want to say that word, but you know what I mean? Like, you may feel like, okay, if we take this break, things might not be the same. Mm-hmm. But that's not necessarily the case. You have to trust, and that's what relationships are about, is trusting your partner, because whoever this is, they don't really plan on going anywhere. They just plan on working themselves to provide for you and to give you a better life and to be a better person for you. But at the same time, that may be something that you need to communicate so that they understand that. Because if you're just sitting back, you know, sitting on the rocks, just looking at your love like, oh, it was good while it lasted, but you're not really communicating that, they don't know. They probably think you're okay with this plan. Mm-hmm. But that's why you got to step into this Queen of Swords. This is you right here. You have to speak what's on your mind. Speak what's in your heart. Tell them how you feel about it, and tell them that you think that this is not the best route to go. And they love you so much that they will understand that, but you're not speaking up.
Right. You got to speak up when you feel in this energy of like you're not getting exactly what it is that you need, or you're missing out on something. You got to be able to communicate that with your partner, because they know what they got going on. They cool, and they think everything is sweet and dandy and fine. You, on the other hand, you sitting here making up all these scenarios like, they cheating on me, I know they cheating on me. No, they're really not. They focus on their bag, they grinding right now, and that's where their focus is. It may not necessarily be on you, but at the same time, it's still for you. So in a sense, it still is on you. But it's just not, okay, this is not my priority right now, making sure that everything between us is, you know, they're not basically like looking at it like, okay, well, I got to make sure that this is my main priority right now. Their main priority is making sure that they good so that they can make sure that y'all good.
Exactly.
You know, they're thinking about the future. They're thinking about long term. And if you're feeling like you're not getting what you need, or you're feeling like, you know, just insecure about anything, or you feeling like you know, being played like a fool, you got to definitely communicate that. Yeah. And tell them, like, you know, you definitely don't want to give them an ultimatum. And you, at the same time, if you really love this person, which I suspect you do, because there's so much love on this, you know, all these cups here. But at the same time, like, you gotta be able to be willing to compromise, and so do they. So, like she said, you really just got to communicate what it is that you need from them.
Yeah, that's exactly what you have to do, because they don't know. Your partner don't know nothing that you don't tell them. They're not a mind reader. So if you're not saying anything, or you're not speaking up, they're just going to assume everything is cool, because that's what they think right now, is that everything is cool. You know the plan, they know the plan, and so it's like, all right, baby, I'm going to see you once I'm back. You know what I mean? Once I'm up. But that's not what you want. So, and I honestly believe that if you tell them what you want, they're going to give you what you want. It doesn't seem like this is a situation where, you know, like, well, I have to do this for me regardless. I honestly think that they're not even doing this for themselves. They're doing this for you. Like, that's their main goal, is to make you happy. So if you're telling them that you don't feel comfortable with this plan, they're going to switch their plan. They're going to make the plan where it's more comfortable for you and them.
Right, and also beneficial for their plan and their vision that they see.
Exactly.
But they're going to do more to make sure that you feel
included. Right,
or feel like that you're getting what you need from the situation.
Right. Yep, so that is what they're thinking about you right now.
Make sure you tune back in next. Friday. Make sure you tune in on Friday for your reading. And if you would like
a personal reading, our contact information is down below in our description box. twinmoons333@gmail.com.